Just want to ask you about the first couple of practices since Friday, well, what you've seen and how you like the team after seeing it together like this.
Well, we've got a long ways to go, but I really like kind of where we are right now. We're picking things up pretty quickly. Probably, the 4 years, 5 years I've been here, this is the most best offensive team I've had in terms of being able to score, pass, make plays. I think they're playing unselfish, which is a big key. We have this tendency on the defensive end. We can be very, very good, but we got this light switch mentality. We turn it on, we turn it off, we turn it on, turn it off. So we got to get to the point where we just keep it on the whole time, and that's what we're really working on, just keeping that intensity level at a high pace.
Talk about the point guard position. Obviously, you get a couple options, all of which are going to be getting much more minutes than they're used to getting at this level. Just those three and how they've looked for you so far.
Well, they're all fairly new. I mean, Levante was back, had some experience, but not much. Crater had all the minutes, seems like last year. But I do think we're better. We're deeper. We get more done from the position. In other words, Anthony Collins is a phenomenal penetrator and passer. He just creates havoc in the paint and gets our big guys easy baskets and gets guys like Sean and Vic easy shots, which they love. Blake gives us that outside effect. He's a guy who can knock down the three. He can still make plays off the dribble as well. And then Levante's just improved a lot. I mean, just kind of an all-around strong, sturdy guard. He just kind of keeps coming at you. So the one thing I do know is we have more guys. We can go 1, 2, or 3 guys deep at that position. I also think the other thing that we just got to get better at is they've got to understand that the guys they're going up against are very, very good. They've got to defend that position and become, at least solid defenders in that area. I thought we were pretty strong in that area. Crater was a pretty good defender from that position.
Last year, I think you were talking about maybe scheduling a bit over your head if you could have gone back and done it again. How do you think the early season of the schedule ramps up in terms of preparing your guys for the ultimate goal?
We'll be prepared. It's playing at Kansas and playing at any other place in the country is as tough as you're going to find. The potential of playing at Kentucky on a neutral floor is sitting out there as well. Going to a team that went to the Final Four in VCU, so we've got some toughies, and at the same time we play at teams like Southern Miss and Cleveland State, teams that most people don't want to schedule, and they're very good basketball teams. So we've got some very difficult teams on our schedule, and we do a good job in that area. They'll prepare us extremely well for conference play.
The offseason for the individuals is all about going and getting better, in their own hours, their own weight room sessions. Did anyone kind of come back to campus and jump off the page actually as being a different player than you saw?
Yeah, I think the two guys that have really notched things up quite a bit would be Torlin Fitzpatrick and Sean Noriega. Sean's playing with so much more confidence. He's become a more solid defender. We're almost getting there. But, I mean, the NBA, we got an NBA line on our court now, and that's a layup for him. I mean, he shoots them at will and knocks them down consistently. And Torlin's just becoming an all-around player. He's been able to score outside, inside, go off the dribble. He's kind of that combo forward type player. He's kind of a 4, kind of a 3, and he's kind of a matchup problem for people. Those are two guys I think that have really stepped things up in the offseason.
Go ahead.
Staying in the post, you guys are thin numbers-wise, but just Ron, Augustus, and Torlin. What are you doing maybe to try to work some guys in there to see if they can handle the load there defensively? Yeah. I know Victor has a little bit of size. I didn't know if maybe he was capable of getting down there defensively if needed.
We're a little different on the front line. In terms of, my concern is not, Ron, Torlin, and Gus can command those minutes, and they'll be happy. I had a hard time playing Torlin a lot of times because we had Jared in there, and so now I think the minutes are freed up where they're all going to be pretty happy guys. The problem comes in if you have an injury or you have foul trouble and you really need another body out there. Victor has gained 20 pounds since last year. He's up to 220 now. And at 6'8", almost 6'9", he's probably 6'9" right now. He can play that position. That's not necessarily his natural position. But the thing it does give us is a guy now, when you put him out there at the 4, it's a matchup nightmare for somebody because of his range with the 3, his ability to go off the dribble. So I'm not so much concerned about when we're playing in games with those numbers because 3-man rotation in those 2 spots is perfect. I'm more concerned if we had an injury or if something happened where a guy got in serious foul trouble and we just got stuck with 2 guys for a whole half.